wrinkly. Happy Thursday. I'm getting the music started for us. My hands are so cold. It's okay. I got this big hoodie. We're good. What do I have? 4 more to make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we only have 4 more green. Okay. Ooh. Hi. How are you? Happy birthday. How's your day been? How was your pizza? Or did you not have it yet? And how's the snow? Did it end up snowing? Over. We don't even have any games today. So, I don't know. Do you want big head? What do you want? I'm glad you're doing great. Glad to hear it. Can she stay there if she needs to? How bad's the snow right now? Big head. Big head. Big head in the house. Oh, she is. Okay. She'll be alright. Are you worried about her in the morning? Yeah, pizza was great. Let's go. I'm so glad. Did you have your tiramisu yet? Give me all the deets. 3 slices down. Heck yeah. Wait, do you get a whole pizza there? Or I thought it was like by the slice. I guess you could just buy it, you know, a pizza's worth of slices, but. Hi, Juan. No, hi, Juan. Go. Whole pizza. Okay. That's cool. I was thinking it was by the slice. I've never seen that around me. Because you said the gas station, right? Or like a corner store or something? I don't know. Eggnog. Nice. What's the eggnog you have? Just plain? I saw a bunch of different ones. I want to talk about this case that I was just watching, this true crime thing. But I want to hear about your birthday, Justin. Do you feel older? Ooh, that sounds good. You do? Really? Overnight or what? I don't always feel older on my birthday. Sometimes it's not until like a month later. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. What? What did this girl do? Please. Your body feels it. Yeah. It's cold here too. My lips were like purple. Came on it. Wait, I don't know what I did. I feel like I messed this up. Ah. Okay, I was watching a video about like a true crime video on YouTube, and it was about this person. I think I messed this up. Hold on a second. Let me redo this. It was about this guy that got his wife, if you will, and about how he was like pretending to be. Well, let me explain. But yeah, they will make pizza to order so you can get a whole. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so he, him and his wife had been dealing with like this person that was her ex-boyfriend being a stalker, and she was like, you know, at the police station at some point reporting what was going on. She was like getting these harassing texts, and like they went from just being like harassing texts to being like pictures of like what they were up to, like her and her husband, like, oh, he was at the dentist, like I saw him there, and it's like and they text a picture. So she goes to the police and she tells them, and she's like, you know, he's like escalating, this is getting like creepy, and he's been like weird with me before, but he's never really, you know, gone to this extreme, whatever. So they're like worried about their safety, her and her family. Well, one day, like, I don't know, not long after she had gone to the police station, they get a call from the husband being like, hey, like, I need someone to go check on my wife. I haven't heard from her in like 3 hours or something. I don't know. However long. I haven't heard from her all morning. Very unusual. And it might be nothing, but like this is what has been going on. We've had this guy following us around or whatever. And they're like, okay, we'll send someone to do a welfare check. So they show up to do a welfare check, and they find the wife in the garage, done for. And while the cops are on their way, there were like, or when the cops got there, there was a neighbor there already who was like, oh, the husband asked me to come over here and like see if she was okay. And then while the like right after he called 911, he had called the wife's mom, his mother-in-law, and was like, you need to go check on her, because they obviously like knew about this stalker situation, like her family. And so the police arrive, but then like at the same time her mom is arriving, while like the first guy on the scene is like in the garage like working on her, and they open the door for the paramedics, but like the mom comes and sees, and which is really sad. And like her family comes and whatever, she's gone. And finally, last to show up is the husband, and he's like so upset, he's like hysterical, whatever. He's like, oh, I didn't protect her, oh my god, I didn't protect her, going on and on. And they're like, oh, this is so weird, like there's nothing. They start to just do like a preliminary investigation at the scene, and they're like, there's nothing really indicating like someone broke in. There's like this whole thing. So then they're like, it doesn't seem like anyone came here, and there's no Ring camera footage, and there's no whatever footage, okay? Eventually, they hear back from a company that was like, I don't know, say it was like Google or something, it was like Gmail, something like that, about like where some of the emails were coming from that had been being sent to the wife, and it comes back to the husband's place of work. So then they like interview him, and they're like, hey, we found out that this email address is from your work, or like it was through the IP of your work or whatever. And he's like, oh, that's so weird, like, but we have Wi-Fi at my work for guests and for employees, like maybe he used the Wi-Fi. And they're like, no, like that's not how it works. They're like, this was sent like from a computer, like in your office. And he's like trying to excuse it, but they end up arresting him because they're like, hello. So come to find out, he has been this whole time pretending to be the ex, stalking the wife, just so he could set all of this up. He had called the mom on purpose, which I don't really get. I don't think it ever said like why actually, like, I don't know. He just did, he was a sick person, I guess, but he like called the mom on purpose to have her like see what happened. That's wild. So anyway, he went to jail. But I was like, what? They had kids too. It was just sick. I don't know. People are wild. Yeah, I knew too. Like, they had said in the beginning it was going to be him, but I was like, why would you go through all this length? Like, and then not get away with it, like, in any capacity. It wasn't even like it was like, you know, months and months later and like he kind of got away with it. It was like they caught him immediately, but he must have thought he was like so smart because he was this stalker, you know? But the other thing that I thought was weird, crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. I started thinking about this. The other thing that was weird is, that his brother worked for the police department and the brother's wife was a lawyer. And I'm like, you have probably access to information that could have honestly helped you get away with this crime. Like, how stupid are you to have like a digital footprint? And they said the one message that had been sent from his work area, from like the building, whatever, they sent an email with a picture of him going into work and said something like, I see your husband, or something like that, and then deleted the email and never used it again. They're like, so why would he do that? Why would the stalker be up to that? And he was like, oh, I don't know. Oh my god. But I guess like the actual ex-boyfriend who was not stalking her, but he was like creepy and like had been, I don't know, accused of like harming women. So I guess it kind of clocked that it could have been him, you know? It was so interesting. And then even when he was arrested, he was like, I just want you to find the guy. Like, they're like, we found him. So crazy. Anyway, did you watch your birthday horror movies? Ooh. Is football on right now? Probably. Crow. Wait, is that a crow? it is. There's been a hawk today too. I mean, I hear a crow, but I was seeing it's pretty big, that one. So I thought maybe it was my head. So I thought maybe it was a hawk and the crow was elsewhere. I gotta stop holding this so tight and still listen to me. Oh, to your phone. I was like, your minutes? I forgot. Whew. One. Let me count these and then I'll talk more because I'm gonna get thrown off. 2, 3. Okay. I also was playing, I've been playing Animal Crossing yesterday and today this week. I felt like so bored with it because I still am like technically in the tutorial part because I haven't had KK come to my island yet, the little singing dog. And so I'm just like, oh, this is taking forever, but then I don't know, I just like locked in and I'm having fun. I needed like 2 more islanders to come and I needed like more stuff on my island to get him to come. So hopefully I'm waiting on 2 villagers to show. So hopefully that will work out. And then he'll come perform and I can move on with my time on there because it's taking forever. I wish it just like kind of, I just want games to like tell me what to do to a certain degree, you know? I feel like you kind of go in blind and you have to talk to people that have played, which is fine. That's good. That's community. But some of it I'm like, okay, someone could have just told me like, do this one thing and then this will happen, you know? They're being so loud. The sun is not out today. Did I do 4? See, and now I'm confused. I did. I knew that I was gonna do it. Do you know who, ooh, hold on a second. Do you know who Luscious Massacre is? She's so funny. I've been watching her a lot, and she was on a podcast with this other queen that I like. And I feel like I always want to say like her the things she says. They're such like a, I feel like they're like a vocal stem. Don't do it, little girl. Don't do it. She's funny. She goes to places and she's like, we're gonna drag-vestigate the like the Home Depot or something. Where'd they go? Best Buy on Black Friday. That was so funny. And they were like, there's nobody here. I feel like Black Friday was such a flop this year, and good, I don't care, but I can't believe that they raised the prices of stuff. That's wild to me because when I worked retail, when I worked at Target, they did not raise any prices, but what they would do is like bring in items that were only for Black Friday, like certain TVs that we did not sell any time of the year other than Black Friday. And if they didn't sell, we would just like I don't even know, like, get rid of them. I don't know what they would do with them. We wouldn't keep them there if they didn't sell on Black Friday, but they were like the doorbuster things. And it was just like some off-brand TV, but it was like a big TV that was like, I don't know, $100 or something, whatever. And people would go crazy, but they were like absolute garbage TVs. And like the same, we would get like clothing items that were not like any brand that we sold. They were just like some random like off-brand. And I always thought that was really weird. Like, so, and like gift items too. Like they would have like bins around the store. I don't know if they still do it this way, but they would have like, we would set up these little cardboard displays and they would have like the Black Friday items in them. And they'd be like along the carpeted areas of like where the clothes were. And they always had pajamas, pillows, like weird things. And again, most of the time, there were like a few things that were the Target brand, but most of the time it was stuff that we did not sell. But people thought it was like a good deal because it was like, oh, these pajamas are $5 compared to the regular pajamas they sell, which is like 10, you know? It was silly. But this year I saw so many people showing that the price tags were covered up with a higher price. That's crazy. If you're gonna put a higher price, put a whole new tag. Don't just put a sticker. You know what I mean? Someone else was saying, like, I saw someone talking about Michael's doing that, and I don't know, a clothing store or something had their tags with stickers, and the person at Michael's was like, I use these like wooden, whatever they were, these wooden things to make whatever I make. And I know that they're typically this much, and then I found out that they were going to be 50% off on Black Friday, which would have made them like, they were like $7 and they should have been like $3 a piece. So they were stoked because they used it for their business or whatever that they did, their craft. And when they went on Black Friday, it was double the original price, so that the 50% off was like the regular price. Like, what? It's giving Kohl's always having a sale too. I saw people dragging Kohl's too, being like, they're going out of business, girl. The Kohl's cash has run out. But like, who's shopping at Kohl's? I feel like at this point, it's like older people only most of the time. And when I do go there, it's like, nobody's there. Yeah, that's what I was asking, if football was on right now. I think it is, though. Ooh, the light looks nice in my kitchen. There's like golden light. The Bengals are playing or something? I don't know. I saw her thing on Threads. Yeah, he's going out. Did you see your friend Quesadilla Queen wishing you happy birthday? I saw her. I think say it 2 different times. I think she said it like last night at midnight. Your time, midnight. Did you get your other account back? I'm assuming not because you're on the other one. But I don't know, maybe you just stay on the new one. Did they tell you what even happened? My tags and stuff aren't like don't work. I'm not getting notifications correctly, so I wasn't sure if you'd see. Nope. That's crazy. So does that mean someone has to report you or something? Like, I don't get it. I guess it could just happen, huh? I don't know. I'm scared. I don't. Did the lights go out? I think they're dying. Does he usually? I don't know. Or is that a joke? Oh. That'll do it. When my dad was alive, he would, we weren't talking, he would call my mom on my birthday. Like, could you please leave us alone? Nice. My dad either like wouldn't call or he would do what I just said. Dads are so goofy. They're goofy. Good or bad, they're goofy. You know what I mean? That's nice. You'll have like, you'd still get like a voicemail though, right? Or would it like not even go through? I don't know how that works. I had the weirdest dream last night about Justin Bieber. And I just like can't get over it. It was like so weird and I didn't like it. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Why did I think you were talking about I saw the gay and I just like thought you were gonna say something about the Kardashians, but you said Krampus. But like, I don't know. Maybe they're related. Who am I to judge? Who am I to know? I don't know. What do I know? I mean, not who am I to know. I haven't seen it. Is it good or is it scary? Just like creepy? Could you compare it to something that I might have seen? I don't know. Probably not. You don't know what I've seen. Oh, Home Alone. I think it's so funny that Macaulay Culkin's with Brenda Song. What an unlikely pairing to me, but they seem to be really happy. I just would never think that those two would even know each other. You know? I still want to watch Party Monster again. Thanks for the reminder. basically Home Alone, but scary. Okay. Great description. That's so funny. Okay, maybe I'll watch it. Where are you gonna watch it? Do you know? I was looking for your oh my gosh, what was it called? The Nicole Kidman movie you were watching. I was trying to find where to watch that and I couldn't find it anywhere. Well, I could find it, but not on the things that I have. And sorry, I don't want to pay $3.99. Oh, it's on Peacock? Okay. Maybe I saw that it was on there, actually. I remember in, I think, 2nd or 3rd grade, we had to do, like, holidays around the world, or, like, Christmas, quote-unquote Christmas around the world. And, I'm pretty positive we learned about Krampus. And I remember being like, what? Why do we want to be scared? Like, I was a kid. I was like, why would you not just believe in Santa? That's nicer. It's difficult to find, but it's behind the scenes. Oh, cool. I'm trying to go to the thrift store soon, so I might make like a little video and do that. Would you be into that? I feel like California has such cool stuff to thrift, but I feel like the people here, like, it's not, they don't know. You know what I mean? Not in the city. I'm not even talking about in San Francisco, because that stuff's like picked through constantly, but like the whole of the state. Oh, cool. That's not too bad. Okay, maybe that's what I'll do. I might go this weekend. There's also a Plato's Closet that I like here. Well, not here, but outside of the city. That honestly, I have had like really good luck there, and I've heard like a lot of people are like annoyed with them, but I don't sell anything there. I just go get their clothes. Sometimes they have so much stock they just give clothes away. Literally, they're like sending texts that are like, come between these hours and get free clothes. So, and a lot of it's like Y2K stuff. I was thinking about reselling it. May 8th should be your trip. Nice. For Weird Al? No. For what? No, you said Weird Al was in July, I think. Or June. Whoop. Oh, North Carolina. I think you told me that. I think you said. I've never been. Have you been to the Carolinas before? I haven't. Right. Your sister. I do remember you talking about it. That's what I thought. That it was your sister, but. My parents really like Myrtle Beach. And most of the time when they're driving from Florida to Massachusetts or whatever, vice versa, they like to stay there. Ooh. And one time they were there for like a crazy hurricane. Oh my god, it was so scary. Like, and their hotel was like right on the water. Oh my god, thank god they were okay. It was too much for me. I was so scared. Because what am I gonna do? Drive my Camry there? Like, and what? Do a search and rescue? I was like, please. But the hotels were actually like the evacuation places, so they were like the best place to be, honestly. So it worked out just fine. The barbecue, right? What else? Seafood. Oh, did I just finish this one? Didn't even realize how fast that went. I did. Everything. But like, isn't that like one of the things they're like known for? Is their barbecue, Carolina barbecue? Barbecue. Ah. Biscuitville? That sounds like a place I want to visit. Damn, what is Biscuitville? Hell yeah. That sounds good as heck. Biscuitville. Hell yeah. Here's this one. I think I'm gonna have to block them before, but I don't know. Who cares? I don't even care. Cause I think I'm gonna do like, I'm gonna make it like checkered. So I feel like when I I'm gonna do like, I don't know, gray or what, I don't know, some color as like a border around each square and like joining them. And then probably as like 2 squares on the end or something like that. I don't know. It's not making sense. I see it in my brain. The sound cone, that sounds so good. Okay. Now we only need 3 more. My hands hurt. I don't know if I can do it again. We might have to have a short one today. I almost just wasn't going to go live because I was pretty sure that it was football today, but I wanted to say happy birthday to you, at least. Kroger Publix. I heard some creepy stuff about Kroger, but I fear this is just gonna be the way, you know, that they were like using not like right now, but probably soon, that they're using facial recognition. So they can change, they're gonna like have electronic price tags on the shelf and they can change the price. I don't really get what the point of that is, except if you're being like problematic, like, you know. But like what, I don't get it. Like, oh, I go in and I buy the same brand of butter or something all the time. So you're gonna make it the most expensive it could ever be because you know I'm guaranteed to buy it, you know? I don't get it. And like what? I just feel like that's so weird. And like, what if you and I were going to buy the same exact butter? How's it gonna put a correct price for you and me? I have so many questions. I'm so curious how it'll work, but we'll see. I was thinking a lot about, excuse me, the AI takeover, robot takeover, and like how our perception of what that would be, at least for me, was like there's gonna be robots like walking around, like controlling everything, just like, I don't know, robots all around. But they're like, it's like AI is like infiltrating in like weird ways that we are not even noticing. Anyway, creepy. Living in the future. That's what it's like being from the 1900s. Living in 2000s. Yeah, different things. It's always fun to go somewhere new anyway, you know? They always have something different. Even just like soda or pop, whatever people, I think people call it pop a lot. Do you call it soda? What do you call it? Honestly, growing up, we would call it all soda Coke. I think we talked about this, but we always called it Coke. Unless like someone, like if we had, it was so rare that we would have soda in my house, but if we did and it was, say it was like Sprite or something, we would know, we would just call it Coke. I don't know why. And unless you were like specifically asking for Sprite or something, like you would just it was all Coke. Ooh, yum. What's your favorite cookie? I really want some chocolate chip. I've been thinking about them. Maybe I'll get stuff to make that this week and we can do that on our live for next week. That'd be fun. Or we can do, maybe we'll do sugar cookies and I can poorly decorate them. I think I still have Christmas cookie cutters. What if we did cookie cutter? Well, they expand too much. Chocolate chip. I love white chocolate macadamia. That's like one of my favorites. Okay, let me take this big head off. I'm gonna say bye. I'm gonna go now. A short and sweet. I hope you have a good rest of your birthday, Justin. Have a good rest of your birthday week. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're gonna do some coloring. I'll set up the table. I was not feeling like it today. I have like stuff all around my house because I'm like trying to put up my Christmas stuff, so I'm like in this weird in between thing. So it's annoying to set up the table right now, but I'll do it tomorrow and we'll color or something like that. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.